Hi y'all, it's me, Lauren Cadillac, and I am with Cadillac Law. Today we're going to talk about the exciting topic of business taxation. Woo! But before we do that, first, as always, nothing I do here creates an attorney-client relationship between you or me or my firm. This is all just advice, just stuff I've learned as I've gone along the years. None of this is legal advice. You cannot rely on this and come back and sue me. But if you need a lawyer, you can call me at 972-845-1200, and I'm happy to help you. So I get this question a lot. I think everyone does. And it's regarding what type of business should I have? Today, I have a magic whiteboard behind us. So here we go. Yay! When it comes to businesses, you can have, typically there's 3 or 4 ways people like to do it. We do LLC, we do corp, or we do a DBA partnership. Wow, that's really bad marker. I was so excited to use markers, y'all. Oh well. Okay, so there's major differences between these types of ownership in terms of your business. For instance, in the state of Texas, your corporation and your DBA can get attorney's fees assessed against them. So if your corporation or you as an individual gets sued for some type of business conduct, you can get attorney's fees assessed against you. But the LLC, our Business and Commerce Code does not allow an assessment of attorney's fees against an LLC. Go Texas, go Texas. Now, all 3 of these types, and again, I'm grouping a DBA with a partnership. All 3 of those types are subject to the Texas franchise tax, but I got to tell you, that is negligible. So the biggest difference in Texas is taxation. And LLCs have what we call pass-through taxation. Okay? If this line is the individual, the taxpayer, the owner, the LLC's profits go into a K-1, and they report on the individual owner's 1040. Ooh, you can't see anything, can you? 1040. So with an LLC, your profits pass through the taxpayer. With a corporation, however, the corp is the taxpayer. So you pay corporate taxes. Now, if the corp gives dividends to owners, those are taxed on the owner separately of the corporation, and the corporation cannot deduct the dividends from their income. That's why they call it double taxation when you have a corporation, because the corporation's profits do not pass through. The corporation pays its own income tax, and it can't deduct these dividends that it's giving its owners from that income tax. Now, the owners, when they receive dividends, they have to pay income tax on it. That is double taxation. With the LLC, however, the money from the LLC passes through to the owner. That's it. Just passes through to the owners, and they do that on a K-1. So the benefit, I would say the only benefit to having a corporation in the state of Texas is the fact that you can do set-asides. So if my corporation makes $1 million, I can take $500,000 and set that aside for next year for marketing, whatever I want to identify, and not have to pay the income tax, the corporate income tax that year. But if I'm taking a dividend, I'm still paying my personal income tax on the dividends. And because in the state of Texas, attorney's fees can be assessed against a corporation, personally, I prefer to put folks in an LLC. Okay, that's it. It's the difference. It's really a taxation issue, especially here in Texas. I hope this video helps. I hope you've gotten some knowledge, and I hope that you hit like or subscribe and share this with your friends who can use this information. Have a beautiful day.